Hi everyone, my name is Rishi and today I'll be telling you about my 6th standard experience. So I had a lot of fun during 6th standard, especially when it was on campus. My facilitators really helped me understand everything I needed to. They never avoided questions. Like, in fact, Sarita ma'am, whenever I asked her any question, she would always reply with, think more, think more. I was like, what do I think about? I'm asking a question since I don't know the answer. But if you actually sit back and think about it, most of the times you'll find that answer yourself. And when you do, it'll be much easier to remember since you've formed that answer yourself instead of listening to someone else telling it to you. And even if you form the wrong answer, that's perfectly fine. My favorite subjects would probably be science or SST. SST because again, Sarita ma'am and Prathamesh sir make every concept interesting. And science because it's quite hands on. For example, we make our own hypothesis, we test it, and then we write a statement whether it's true or false, what we learned from the hypothesis, and we learn based off of that. Another thing which helps science to learn science is DL, Design Lab. In Design Lab, we basically make toys or we do experiments which are always based on some scientific principle which we're learning and at that time in science. So it helps us understand the topic. It could be about maths as well. We have done a couple experiments which are about maths principles. Um, I really enjoy DL, especially when it's physical, since you can see it actually work. For sports, so sports, Chetan sir and Supriya ma'am do a really good job making or helping us play all the games. For example, and we have all the equipment. We have a we have a football, we have a basketball, we have badminton rackets, etc. Another thing I would really like would be another sport. For example, Lagori. I really enjoy playing Lagori. Actually, Chetan sir had suggested it, but I got outvoted by the class, so we didn't play. Once you enter 6th standard, you can participate in an enrichment club. An enrichment club is basically like a club which you take part in with all your friends. So the clubs vary from video and animation to dance to origami to embroidery, and there are just so many different options you can take. I would actually like to pitch in a couple ideas for clubs, new clubs. First would obviously be a music club, since many of my friends actually play musical instruments, so we can just jam together. And another thing would be, so there is a really cool game called Jackbox, where your friends give you problems or an AI gives you a problem, and you have to create a solution to it. You have to create an invention. You have to invent something which will solve that problem, and your friends have to decide whether or not that will actually be feasible in the real world. What will be the cost? Will it actually function? Will it be efficient, etc. So we could do that, but in a club format where we actually take real world problems and we try to invent something that would be feasible. I'm not saying we actually make those inventions, but at least the concept. Another club would be a philosophy or maybe even a debating club. So it's a verbal club instead of handwork like origami or clay work. Um, the last thing I'll be talking about is SDL. So SDL is basically, it stands for self-directed learning. So you choose any topic you want, anything you want to learn. It could be from how light bounces off of objects, how a toilet works, anything. And you just learn about it for 3 weeks. And you present whatever you've learned after the 3 weeks done. You can even extend your SDL and do an extended SDL during your summer vacation to learn more about your topic. Let's say you finished researching your topic but you want to know more, you can always research. My favorite thing about DLRC is definitely the campus. The campus is just full of nature. They have an aquaponics system, All the classes are, oh, not all the classes, sorry, all the rooms are made out of wood or mud, and it's just quite, how do I say it, it's quite natural. And also they have dogs, they have two dogs, Shadow and Jacko. Thank you for listening. Hopefully I'll see you at school. Bye.